Let's get into this, all right, you guys? So first things first, let me just explain to you real quick how you are able to win things here, okay? So all you need to do, you guys, is subscribe to the YouTube channel, comment on YouTube videos, and then share the actual YouTube videos into social media by tagging either myself or my business page. One person every single week is going to win. So just a heads up, you guys. Let me go ahead and pull that down. Good morning. I see you guys. Let me do a little bit of housekeeping real quick, and then we're going to jump into this. We are so ready. So Martha's Mastermind, if you are not in it yet, man, dang nabbit, you need to be there. This is not even for me. This is for you guys, all right? Every 90 days, what I understand, what I know about business people, because I have been one for years and I have worked with them for years, is that every 90 days they're going to stall out. Without fail, prove me wrong. Every 90 days, and sometimes it's less than 90 days, but at least every 90 days they're going to stall out. They're going to stall out on their goals, their vision. They're going to stall out on believing that they can even do stuff, you guys. So what I've created is a solution to that. So every 90 days we anchor in, we get the rah, rah, rah cheerleading, but then we also get the do this, do that, do this, do that, wash, rinse, repeat, right? We get the strategy. We are reminded of like the stuff that we're doing, why we're doing it. We get reignited and set up for the next 90 days. So if you're not in this, you're doing yourself a disservice, okay? I make it super affordable for you guys. The reason why is because it needs to be accessible to you. So here it is, Martha's Mastermind, August 28th and 29th. If you're not in yet, man, you need to be in, I'm just saying. All right, let me get out of that. Now, I see you guys. I see you guys. Stick around to the end, because at the end, if I have some time, I'm going to go ahead and pull up your comments and your questions and be able to address them for you. Okay, guys? Let's see. We are going to go ahead and pop into this. So this is my Fireside Chat for August. Who else wants to do a fireside chat when it's 100 degrees out? Anyway, you guys, this is the future of what's going on in Martha Krejci company. This is what's going on in my business. This is what's going on in my life, and this is what's going on in my family's life, because we live to serve. And we live to serve you guys, and what we've been doing is we've been batting around how to be able to serve better. It's something that we literally sit here in our office and talk about. How can we do it better? How can we make things better? How can we make things easier for people? How can we tighten some screws here and loosen some up over here so people will be able to bend with our strategies a little bit better, because we've been doing it for years, but not everybody has. So we need to be able to get people to a certain point and then get them to another point and then blast off. Okay, does that make sense? So now what we're doing is, if you have not seen me around before, if this is maybe one of your first videos that you've ever seen, hi, I'm Martha Krejci, and I am a business strategist first and foremost. My mentors are also my peers. We are business strategists. We are the world's foremost business strategists out there, period. And a lot of my peers and mentors are, you know, working in big corporations, and they're acquiring corporations, and then they build them up and then they sell them, or they'll acquire small corporations, build them up and sell them. And like, that's what a lot of strategists spend their time doing. And what I do, out of our group, what I do is I focus on families. Could I build up big corporations and sell them? Yeah, but my focus and my heart and my soul and my passion lives in families, and making sure that families are good. Making sure that what lives in this world around us and the things that seem to be attacking us in this world that we have right now seems to be attacking the family unit has no effect on us, right? And the way that we do that is we create income from home so that the outside world doesn't really have any effect on us. It just doesn't. For the most part, it doesn't, right? And so that's my focus. So like I said, my friends are into like corporations and stuff like that, but I'm amongst a group, and we are the world's foremost business strategists. And like I said, I focus on families. So if you didn't know what I do, why I do it, all of that, that's me. Hi, I'm Martha. I'm here to save the families. Okay. So I am a disruptor. By nature, I am a disruptor. I will see a system that is broken, and I will break it for good. So I will see that it's broken, and then I'll be like, we're actually going to do it this way. And then all of a sudden, the underdogs start being successful in this system that was broken. Wasn't broken for the successful people. It was broken for the underdogs. It was broken for the families. It was broken for the people. It was broken for the 99% of the people out there that do not have the strategy and the big expensive coaches to be able to teach them how to do things. What I do is I turn it upside down and I make it only work for my people. It's broken for the other people. I break it for them. I make it work for us and I break it for them because they can't move like we can move. What I mean by that is corporations can't move with such velocity and such, we can turn on a dime. As a personal brand, we could say one day we're going to do this one thing. The next day we can say, you know what, I'm actually going to do this because it serves better. And it doesn't have to run through a board and do all of that stuff. Does that make sense, guys? So I break it for them and I make it work for us. I disrupt industries like that. I disrupt for good. And so what I'm doing right now is I've disrupted the industry of, multiple income streams. I've disrupted it to be able to do it from home. Now I'm also disrupting my own business because a disruptor is a disruptor for life. And if I disrupt myself and I keep disrupting myself, that means we all win. We all get better and better and better. I'm never going to sit back and be like, nah, I got it. It's all okay. It works. No. I'm always going to be disrupting and disrupting and disrupting my own self. And so here, let me explain to you how I'm disrupting my own business. Sound fun? All right. Number one, what we're doing is we are going to be, we're focusing in our group. So the link to my group is in the description of this video. Okay. We're focusing in my group on bringing people from 0 to 6 figures. My group is free. Okay, 0 to 6 figures in my group is going to be my focus. Now, I went from 0 to 6 figures in less than 30 days. Okay, so that's like easy peasy for me. I'm determining right now which way I'm going to do it because I could do it, 8 ways till Sunday. So I'm going to determine which path we're going to do, and then we're all going to work that path. But that's what's going to be happening. It's going to be starting within the next month. Okay, there's already many things in there that can bring you to 6 figures if you focus in on them, but I'm going to have a path, okay? And that's going to be in the free group. I'm not asking for money. I'm asking for your time and for your focus and for your attention. And honestly, I'm asking for your trust because I'm the one that's here that's going to lead you, all right? I will show you how to do this. Now, along the way, anytime you want to, you're able to go into a one-on-one with me. If you go to my website, withmartha.com, on the navigation bar, you can go to one-on-one coaching. You can set up a one-on-one with me anytime that you want to. So the stuff that I'm teaching you is free. If you want to jump in and actually get focused on your business, here's what I do in my one-on-one. So I'm going to look at your model, your actual business model, and I'm going to test it for viability. Now, what that means is I'm going to test it to make sure that there's a market. I'm going to test it to make sure that you can monetize correctly. I'm going to test it to make sure that the funds are there and that you're going to actually be able to grow this thing. I'm going to test all of that first. And then after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you strategy for your next step. Okay, so these are the things that you need to have set up. This is your next focus. And then whenever you're done with that, you're going to come back and do another one-on-one if you want to. You don't have to if you don't want to. But I'm not going to give you too much right away. I'm going to give you, because that'll paralyze you, by the way. You might think, I want everything. No, listen, I know it paralyzes you, and I'm not going to let you do that. So I'm going to give you the next steps. I have some one-on-one scheduled today, okay? I think they're booked out a week or longer right now, but you can go right now and set up a one-on-one. This is what I'm doing. So I'll give you your next strategy. Here are the things you need to do, okay? Again, I'm a strategist. I'm not somebody who just walked off the street and said, like, I know business. No, listen, I know business inside and out. I especially know home-based business because I create 7-figure months myself at home, okay? Working 5 to 10 hours a week. All right, so this is the stuff that I'm going to be creating for you guys. Listen, my family's going to create multimillionaires. If you're watching this right now, you can be guaranteed that you will be a multimillionaire if you keep following me, if you keep trusting me, and if you keep implementing what I'm talking about, period. Next, HBR. HBR is being revamped. Okay. HBR, I am like pulling everything apart, and then I'm putting it back together again in a way that is going to get you to your goals faster. HBR, what we're doing is we're adding so much into it that you're going to be able to go from 0 to scale fast. Okay? That is what's going to be, we're condensing time for you. Because what you guys want to be able to do is you want to, it needs to be as easy as possible for you. Do this, do that, do this, do that, wash, rinse, repeat. It needs to be as easy as possible, and bonus points if it doesn't take much time, right? And I've discovered a way to be able to do that, even for people that are not business-minded like me. I can inject my business mind into you and into your model and be able to condense time for you. And that's going to be in HBR. Okay, you guys? I'm adding so much stuff into HBR, it's ridiculous. And it's not like it's just going to be a bunch of like gobbledygook, like where do I go? It's going to be mapped out. We're going to have coaching every single day, Monday through Friday. You will have a check-in point with specialists, somebody that specializes in tech, somebody that specializes in maybe mindset, right? I'm going to have different specialists every single day, Monday through Friday, for you to be able to stay the course. Nobody is left behind. Families are winning. I will not live in a world where we do not win, guys. That's why I am disrupting myself even. And I'll continue to. But here's the thing, is you're in HBR right now. If you're in HBR right now, like praise the Lord, seriously. Because it's going up to 10K. Everybody just did a hard swallow. It's going up to 10K to reflect everything I'm investing into it. Here's the thing. If you want to join today, that would be probably the smartest move you ever did, because it would be $14.97 if you join today. This is probably the smartest thing you ever did. And you'll still be in a program that's going to be 10K later. You'll still be in there. You still get to do all of this stuff. Also, I am always working on new strategies. I'm testing new strategies in the market, always, always, always. My name's Martha, and I cannot stop doing that. And I will be always adding my strategies into HBR. Okay, here's what's working now. Because marketing, you guys, works one day, and then people start doing it a lot, and then all of a sudden it stops working. That's marketing. It changes like that. That's why if you get a degree in marketing, like who gives a rip? Because it's going to be null and void within 2 months after you got your degree, right? And so in my strategies and tactics, I'm always going to be adding that into HBR. So you're always getting new stuff. You have lifetime membership into this thing, basically into my brain. You have lifetime membership into the new tactics and strategies that are working, which came out of my head. Okay, guys? So HBR, if you're not in it, you need to be in it. Okay? That's like the realest talk ever. It's really where it's at. Okay? So, let me make sure that I'm hitting everything here. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, the daily coaching, I think I already said on specific topics. And then also what we're adding is, because I've done this before, what we're adding, you guys, is my agency run by me. So I started this whole game years ago with a digital marketing agency. We're bringing it back. Within the next month or so, we're bringing it back. We're working out the sequences and the processes right now to make sure that it's streamlined. And so that is going to be starting out again here within the next month. We're only going to bring on 10 people at a time because I know how to build. I know how to scale. And I'm not going to overwhelm my team by bringing on more than 10 people at a time. But here's the thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be, basically, we're going to be doing the HBR social media strategy for you in ways that you may not even realize. We're going to be doing these things for you the right way, okay? It also ensures that you have everything set up, all right? Just a heads up. I wanted to let you know about that. All right. Well, what questions do you guys have? I think I might be over 20 minutes. Oh, no, I'm not. Great. Oh, HBR is just amazing. Heck yeah. And it's getting better. It's getting better. I know I'm going to make it. Heck yes. Patricia, amazing. Thank you. Heck yeah. Michelle, exactly. I have a marketing degree from 1992. Yeah. And they're like defunct almost immediately, right? Claudette, wow, I love this. It's crazy, guys. Corey, that's so awesome. Jill, yes, so excited for the agency to help. Oh, the agency's lit. Lit. Okay. Wow, I'm so grateful. I cannot wait to show my family. We will be okay, but by me being my kind, heart-centered self, bring home Mateo is my goal, freedom. Oh, I love it. Martha Girl, preach, love your hair. Oh, thank you. Okay, you guys. Oh, it's worth 10K now. Yep. Elle said it's worth 10K now. It's worth 100K now, probably, honestly. But it's going to be so much more. You've never seen anything like, you know what I do. If you've been around me for long enough, for 5 minutes, you know I come with it on value. I wouldn't price something like this if the value weren't 10 times this, at least, right? So anyway, okay, you guys, I'm going to pop out of here. I love you. Bye-bye.